today's video. In today's video, we'll make a scenario in which Albania forms an empire. Because we haven't really done it, I don't think. We might have, done it, but not that I can remember. Serbia declares war claiming Kosovo is theirs. This is a surprising turn of events. Which makes sense, I guess, considering that Serbia claims they own Kosovo. Albania's trying to take it over, so what would Serbia do? With them moving into Serbia. With Serbia making a counter-offensive in the south, pushing them back. Even spreads into most of Kosovo. But that's just a minor setback, because they still held lots of land. And they start moving deeper into Serbia. Which is kind of interesting. They go deeper into Serbia. And deeper into Serbia. They advance far into Serbia, even taking many cities. But Serbia launches another counter-offensive by the Bulgarian border to take back the city of Nis. And they take it back. Except Albania takes the initiative and goes behind the front lines. It's so unrealistic at this point because they can't be. With Serbia at this point unable to fight back, realizing how embarrassing this situation is, they decide to surrender. But don't worry, they don't lose too much land. They lose mostly southern lands, but not really the worst lands to lose. Except, if you think of it, they technically lost their whole country. Because, well, they're made into an Albanian puppet. And yes, Albania is making a big empire, it seems. Them going to war with Macedonia, and Bulgaria decides to defend them. So they put troops into northern Macedonia and holds a defensive on the borders. But this doesn't do much to deter it, with the Serbian puppet entering Bulgaria and having minor successes, and they manage to take the capital, which is probably a major success. With Skopje now falling, yeah, Bulgaria probably wants to leave the war at this point, which they decide to sign peace with Albania, who cakewalks of Bulgaria. Both the Serbian puppet and Albania expands, with an initiative which they declare war on both Montenegro and Bosnia, except Greece in the south doesn't like this, so they also declare war. Though it takes them a while to get ready to actually send stuff to the front line. Maybe 2 months, let's say. And let's have a beginning push into, well, Montenegro. Montenegro loses its grip quickly. And so is Bosnia. But this is where the Greece initiative in the south begins. With them making a slow offensive in the southern Albania and quick into some southern Macedonian territories. With them having to pull some troops back from Bosnia, they get pushed back to there. But luckily, not too far for all of these troops they took. And then they, I guess, mobilize fully. With the Serbian puppet still not officially entered, as they enter Greece. The Albanian Empire doesn't look as good as Albania, with Greece quickly falling. Because they weren't ready for it, really, and the Serbian puppet sent forces and lots of them. With them entering Bosnia, as Albania moves its troops back. And they manage to take the country over, and they decide to split. They don't take much from Greece, so maybe they didn't take over the full of Greece, like I shown. And then they do that, and Serbia does this. Let's see what the Albanian puppet does this, and Serbia is awarded with that, with the rest being made into a puppet. But they don't puppet Greece, because let's say maybe, Greece isn't, too much to puppet for them. So now they're kind of stuck because they can't expand anymore. Well, they decide to fix relations with Bulgaria and not do that. And they do this. And they give up this land that Greece had in the treaty. Greece now is small. And yeah, this empire is strong for sure, but doesn't look that great. The Albanian Empire is pretty strong. And it's the strongest in the Balkans. And that's all for today's video. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Wild Mapper out, but non-delete subscribe. Bye, guys!